The Jamaica Red Cross has been supporting the Hurricane Melissa operation even before impact. The Jamaica Red Cross has been the first national society in the region to use the imminent draft modality and was able to get 80,000 Swiss francs for anticipatory action. Prior to impact, the Jamaica Red Cross was able to distribute cleaning kits, hygiene kits, jerry cans, blankets, shelter toolkits, tarpaulins to the potentially affected population to the west of the island. And even after Melissa hit, they were the first agency on the ground supporting the affected areas. The IFRC team has been on the ground since October 30th, and we've been helping the Jamaica Red Cross to implement their Hurricane Melissa activities, from packaging food parcels to distributions to getting out into the community to do assessments. We've been helping them streamline their operations. We have been interacting with people in the affected communities, and honestly, it's just incredibly heartbreaking to see, particularly since sometimes we're insulated in our Kingston bubble where it's business as usual. But just 3 hours to the west, it's total devastation, and it's really just literally out of another world. We have interviews with children who are literally now afraid of the wind, who are afraid of the rain because they've been through such a traumatic experience, and it's nothing like anyone could have ever imagined. Going from life as usual as they would have known it, being just a kid, quite honestly, to literally being scared all the time, and you're stuck in this loop of survival mode. You're stuck trying to figure out where you're gonna get food, where you're going to get water. You have no home. We've been in the communities where houses, literally only the kitchen is standing, and families are living in pockets of spaces within their homes. And it's something that I don't think any of us have ever seen, and it's really unprecedented. We keep using that word, but Hurricane Melissa has been the strongest storm to hit Jamaica in decades. Nobody's experienced this before. So throughout our operational strategy, we're supporting communities not only in the immediate, but in the long term. So in the immediate, we have been providing support with the food distributions, with NFI distributions, but we very much acknowledge that we need to get looking forward to recovery. How do we support these communities with their lives and their livelihoods beyond the immediate response phase? So we're looking at supporting farmers in the breadbasket of Jamaica, which is St. Elizabeth, that has been completely devastated. The western part of the island is a heavy tourist economy. So how do we support those whose lives have been impacted? The hotels in the west aren't even open yet. So this is a peak tourist season for them. They're losing a lot in terms of their lives and their livelihoods. Shelter is a pressing need. Right now, we're doing temporary shelter solutions, but we very much acknowledge that we need to go beyond that. So our shelter coordinator is here helping us with assessments to see what type of shelter program will be most beneficial for those impacted. Their Tier 1 impacts and to Tier 4 impacts. So that means something as simple, in inverted commas, as some roof damage versus total devastation. MHPSS has to be at the core of what we're doing. Right now, every one of our teams that goes out has at least one MHPSS volunteer, because we acknowledge that this is a trying time for everyone. And we're not forgetting about our staff and volunteers, because they have been impacted too. We have instances where these volunteers themselves who are going out in the field are going back to unsafe conditions because their homes have been impacted. So we really need to make sure that our staff and volunteers are at the center of this as well. We're also making sure that we enhance our operational efficiency by looking to see how we can move our operational space from Kingston to Montego Bay so that we are able to get to the affected population sooner and be more effective and efficient in our response. It's also part of us taking care of our staff and volunteers who are sometimes on the road from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. So hopefully that operational hub in Montego Bay will allow us to get a sense of safety and security for our staff and volunteers. And in all of this, no matter what happens, what is underpinning all of our activities is ensuring that communities are felt, get the impact, that they are safe, that we make sure that we do what they need. So we are going to make sure across all of our activities, that community engagement and accountability aspect is there. Because if we don't do what the community needs, how effective can we be?